friends, and welcome back to another video. This is Flower Heart Plans. My name is Harley, and today we are going to decorate and set up for the week of August 4th through the 10th in my B6 horizontal plans by Just Scribble planner. And to do that, we are going to use the Bright Blooms sticker book by LiveLovePosh. I got this in the box set called Lush Blooms, and they had different types of flower sticker books, but we're going to use Bright Blooms today. And I thought I could use the sunflower theme that is in here because it's really pretty. And soon summer will be over and I won't be able to use all these flowers, so I figured now is a good time. So we have this page of sunflowers. We have this page. Then we have this page of circles and deco. This page of boxes. Some of the boxes are layered already. And then we have the functional boxes and dots for checklists. And we have strips of stickers to mimic washi. And that is it. So to go with it, I also have washi tape from my collection. So I have this metallic green washi tape I got from Amazon. It kind of matches the leaves of the flowers. Then I have this sunflower washi tape that I don't remember where it came from. Probably Michael's or Hobby Lobby. This sunflower washi tape is more whimsical and cartoonish, so I'm not sure if I'm going to use this one. I think I'm leaning closer toward the realistic one, but we'll see. Then I have these Simply Gilded washi tapes in yellow with a yellow gold foil on it. Then I have these grid washi tapes that I got from Michael's a while ago. And this washi tape that I got in a multi-pack at Michael's. This one has sunflowers in it, but it also brings in like purple and pink, which I'm not sure I want to do. So I might not use this one, but I brought it out just in case. Then we have markers. I have some mild liners in colors that kind of match. And then I have some Zig clean color dot markers also. So we have these to pull from. And I'm actually going to tear out the pages that I'm going to use because that'll make it easier. And this Live Love Posh sticker book has perforated pages to make tearing out easier, although it's not tearing along the perforation, it's just tearing out the whole page. So I'm going to tear all these out and I will be right back because tearing it out is a little bit loud. So I'm going to do that and I'll be right back. Okay, I've torn out all the pages and we can get started. So let's open up the planner. This is some blotting paper that I use because markers and pens take a little bit longer to dry on this paper versus say Stalogy paper. So I keep this blotting paper in here, but it's also my page marker. So this is the day that we are on, Sunday, August 3rd. And this is how the current week turned out in this planner. I absolutely loved the summer tropical vibes that I got from this. I used a Live Love Posh sticker book for this decoration also. So I'm just going to do a quick flip to recap the current week. So this was my notes page that I used as a brain dump. And then we get to the daily pages. Some of my to-do lists aren't as filled up as others, but that's just how it goes sometimes. On Thursday, it was actually month-end close. So I worked late. I worked an 11-hour shift, so that was hard, but I got it done. And this is the weekend. I woke up late today. So I haven't gotten anything done on my to-do list really, so I still have a lot to do. I also am going to log in and work today because it's just been a crazy couple of weeks and we have to get a lot of stuff done early. So I'm going to try to balance working, doing my chores, filming this video, and just doing a lot. So then we get to the July recap and the August cover page, which I haven't set up or done yet. I didn't really reference the July cover page. So this is the July cover page. I put my goals here and some tasks and notes about my goals, but I didn't reference this page at all, really. So I'm not sure if I'm going to set up August in detail. I might put something here, but I don't know if I'm going to really reference it all that much. And then the July recap, in terms of my goals, I didn't get much done. So probably not going to recap this in detail. I might write some notes, but I'm just going to flip the page to the August monthly, and I'm going to decorate this later, probably off camera, because it's not going to take a long time. For the previous monthly of July, I only put down some washi tape and then I just wrote in my plans. So this decoration is not going to take any time at all. And then we get a 2-page blank grid spread that I used for notes in July. But again, I didn't actually reference these notes. So I don't know if I'm going to just put these pages together or do something different here. I haven't decided, but we are going to decorate the weekly and the daily pages for the whole week of the 4th through the 10th. So let's get started. I don't have any appointments or things of note for this upcoming week. If I look at my monthly calendar, I can see that it's blank, meaning I didn't schedule any appointments or anything. So I don't really have much to write down on this weekly. And before I continue, I'm going to zoom in because I am a little bit far away. Okay, so like I was saying before, I usually use this horizontal weekly to put appointments and things of note that I want to remember or reference during the week so that I can turn to this 2-page spread and get my week at a glance. So let's turn to the current week. I put appointments and things that I wanted to remember that were day specific. And for the previous week, I did the same thing. Some weeks these days are blank without a lot on them, but they do fill up at some point. But this week I don't have anything, so I figured I would use this for my work to-dos, which I don't usually put my work items in here all that much, but my manager is going to be on vacation this next week of the 11th through the 17th. So everything that we had due next week is being pushed up to this upcoming week. So I need to keep on top of all the work stuff that I need to do. So having said that, I do want to decorate a little bit. And let's see. I think maybe these small flowers would work in this area. And first, I should write in my plans because those are the most important thing. I do want to put that these are for work though. And I don't think there is a small box for this. Oh, we have a small box here. Oh, and this one. I wish it were a colored box, but this might do. For LiveLovePosh stickers, I've noticed there's always a big white outline around it. So I think I am going to just cut this a little bit so I can put it at the top here without it taking up too much of that Monday box. So I'm just going to cut a little bit off the bottom like that. And how are you all doing? I hope you're doing well. July was a busy, busy month. I'm hoping August is better. And I hope that your August is starting off well. For me, August is starting off busy with work, but I'm hoping it'll slow down at some point. So I think I'm going to just write work to do. And I'm just going to write what I need to get done for work each day. I'm going to put a couple of books or something underneath this left-hand side just to prop it up a little bit so that I can write on a flat surface. So I am zoomed in, so you can't really see the whole spread because I do turn my book. Hopefully that's not too annoying, but I could zoom out, but then you won't be able to see the details of what I'm decorating. So I'm just going to keep it like this for now. So on Monday, I need to do journal entries, and I'm going to make sure that I do the prepaids, payroll, and Canadian bank recs. And that's probably all I'm going to have time for. For the prepaids, I do the corporate prepaids, which we have hundreds of prepaids that we keep track of. So that journal entry is pretty cumbersome and annoying to do. But I've gotten the bulk of it done, but there's still quite a bit I have to do for that journal entry. Payroll should be quite quick, maybe 45 minutes to an hour to do those 2 journal entries. And then the Canadian bank recs, I'm actually hoping to get it done today on Sunday so that I don't have much to do for that on Monday. But I want to get those submitted on Monday for sure, because those take a long time to do. Then Tuesday, I want to do journal entries again, and I want to do the credit card journal entry, the cash receipts for one of the locations, and the AR and AP clearing. And this might be boring for me writing down my work to-dos, but this week I really need to stay on top of these. So Wednesday, I work from home, so I'm going to write that in the corner here. And I want to work on the schedules. I need to finalize the prepaid schedules, which I can't do until all the locations submit their trial balances to us. So I'm going to get as much done for the schedules as I can. And then Thursday, I need to do journal entries again, but this time I need to work on the accruals. Friday, I'm hoping to have all the regular journal entries done by Thursday. So Friday, I want to get done all the non-standard journal entries. And I also want to work on the corporate consolidated schedules. And that's all for work. This weekend, I don't have anything planned. I'm hoping that I get to have some fun this weekend because I worked Saturday and Sunday this weekend. So next weekend of the 9th and 10th, I'm hoping to do something fun, even if it's just going to the movies. There are a couple of movies out that I do want to see. So even if it's just going to the movies or going for a walk along the lake, anything just to get me out of the house, get me from in front of my computer, get me out having fun is what I want to do, but I don't have anything planned just yet. So that will come up as it comes up. Now that I have the plans of stuff that I want to get done, I can see where I can add some decoration. Probably not a lot of space. I will take this one. I will say, even though LiveLovePosh stickers have a big outline around them, the quality of these stickers are top-notch. So these are on clear sticker paper. So we can put one there, and then maybe I'll put one on the weekend, even though I'm hoping to have some plans to write down at some point. So that's all the decoration I'm going to put on my horizontal weekly. Now we can do my weekly to-do list where I put items that need to get done but don't necessarily have a specific day they need to get done. And I'm going to use a sticker for the header, but I'm trying to decide if I want to use washi tape or sticker strip. I think I want to use washi tape, and I think I want to use this one. So I'm just going to put it here and tear it there. My weekly to-do list is not usually that long, so I don't need that much space for it. So I might put decoration at the bottom here too. I like this sticker, but maybe it's a bit too big. Yeah, this one is a bit too big. I should have thought about the placement of this before I put down the washi tape. So let's try something smaller. Maybe I'll just use this blank one again, since I have the washi tape as the decoration for the background. Maybe this will be fine to just put here. Then we can write this week. And for my checklist, I will use the yellow zig dot marker and put down a checklist here. And the rest can be decoration because I don't really need this many items. So maybe something bigger. I like this one, but I also like this one. I think I like this one better though. So let's take this sticker and put it right here. I should have put washi tape at the bottom though. That's fine. I was so excited to use the sticker, I didn't think about other decoration at the bottom. So that's the left-hand page. That is so cute. I did smear the marker a little bit because I wasn't careful, but I think I like that. Okay. So my focus this week is going to be on month-end close. That is the only thing I'm worried about for this week. So I think I'm going to use one of these side stickers. They have a flat edge on one side because LiveLovePosh makes sure they cover the entire page with stickers. They even put like these flat edge stickers on the very, very edge of the page, which I appreciate. So, oh, that's too big to go there though. Maybe if I cut a flat edge on either side, it'll fit. So let's just cut here. And I bet because I didn't measure it, I cut it too small. But let's see. Oh no, it's fine. It's a little bit bigger actually. So my focus is going to be month-end close. My priorities, let's see. I'll use the brown zig dot marker. Actually, I probably didn't even need to put a checklist there because my only priority is going to be getting all the journal entries done by Thursday. And that's going to be my focus for this week. Right here, I put my daily gratitude and a to-buy list, and I put my notes here. So for that, let's get the mile liners. I'll use this color. Actually, no, let's use green and yellow. And then this brown color. This orange is like a reddish orange. It's a little bit bright, a little bit dark. So let's do the yellow for the header. And green for the days of the week. And then yellow for my to buy header. And then brown for my notes. And I'm also going to highlight for my habit trackers here at the bottom. So let's do a random order, but I'm going to use brown. And this just makes it easier to see the day that I'm checking off, or the habit that I'm checking off rather. And then we can use green. I really like this green color. It's like a grayish green. I wish it were a tad bit darker, but I do like it. And then we can use this reddish orange, which is a bit darker than the rest, but that's okay. And then I do have this honey orange color. Let's see. Oh, that's really light. Then let's do brown again and yellow. And on this side, I put my dinner tracker. So I'm just going to highlight above it. And I will use, let's use this really light honey orange color for the days of the week down here. And because I don't want to smear it, I am going to use my blotting paper. So this is Daily Gratitude, and this is for the days of the week. This is Notes. This is my to-buy list. And down here is for my habits. So I want to track tidy up, meds, vitamins, wake early, which for me means 5:30 in the morning. And then the rest of the habits I don't do on a regular basis like I want to, so I forget what they are. Read, create, art, and exercise. And this is for my dinners and the days of the week. And the layout of this page is done. The content of this page will fill up throughout the week. My daily gratitude I do at the end of each day. My to-buy list I usually fill up with at least a few items throughout the week. My notes area will fill up throughout the week as things come up that I want to note. I do want to put in here that my manager is out of office next week. So we have that. I think that's all I need to note for my weekly to-do list. Because this week is focused so much on work, I want to make sure I'm doing self-care, not daily, but at least a few times this week. So I want to do self-care this week, but there's not a certain day I need to do it, so it will go on this list. I need to update my resume. I met with a recruiter, and they gave me some tips on how to update my resume to make it more likable by hiring managers. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to apply to more jobs, which I've been doing, but I want to apply to as many as I can. And then I want to do some interview prep. So this weekly is done, except for I need a little decoration. So how about I use some flowers? I like this one. It could go here in the corner because my notes area is usually not that long either. So I could do that, or I could do one of these big ones, which I kind of don't want to do because I did this one on the left-hand page. So I think I'm going to bring in some more of this washi tape. And I just need a little bit because I'm going to put that corner sticker down. So I think that's fine. And then, although I think it looks better in the left-hand corner just because of the direction of the flowers. But if you don't look too closely, you won't be able to tell that it's the wrong direction. So I'm still going to use it down here. And I think that's so super cute. I love that. Okay, the weekly dashboard is done. Now let's move on to the notes page. For the notes page, I usually start off as a checklist and then I do free-flowing notes, but I keep this page quite simple. Let's see, are there quotes in this book? I don't think there are, but I would like some quotes. Let me check. Let me check the other Live Love Posh sticker book that I have. I have these two summer sticker books by Live Love Posh, Posh Summer and Whimsical Summer. And I believe there are quotes in here. Most of these are about tropical stuff, but they still might work. And then in this one, let's see if we have any quotes here. We don't. Okay, that's fine. So let's see if any of these apply. Sunrise, sunburn, sunset, repeat, summer favorites, live in the sunshine. I like this one. Tropical vibes only. Hello, summer. If I've learned anything, it's to always choose the tropical adventure. The trick to anything is believing you can do it. A quote by Ali Benjamin. Okay, so maybe these will work. Oh, I also forgot to mention that I bought the pet tape that goes along with the Lush Blooms sticker books. So on this roll of washi tape, all the collections, all the themes that are in the sticker book for Bright Blooms is on here. So that's one theme. The problem with this washi tape is that it takes a while to get through each theme. So the one that I want is the sunflowers, which is here. So I'm actually going to cut this out. This is one thing I don't like about pet tape or PET tape, is that it's a little unruly to use. Once you cut off a section, you have to find a way to store the rest of it. So there is another set of the sunflower on here, but I'm not going to unroll it to find it because it just has the same stickers as the first portion that I cut out. So I think I'm just going to roll this up on itself together, and then we can move this out of the way. I am going to take a little piece of washi tape to stick on it to hold it closed. I'll just choose a random washi tape that I have and put some on here. And I'm also going to put some on the other roll just because I know if I don't, the whole thing will unravel. Okay, now let's continue. I think I'm just going to use this washi tape again because that's easy. I think I'll put a header on the left-hand side. So I'll put the washi tape closer to the right. And then I'll put some at the bottom. Do I want it to go the whole way? Yes, I do. And for this page, let's see if we have another header. I was going to just do a swipe of the mile liner, but we have a header, so let's use that. Let's do this one. Although I do want the washi tape on top, like that. And this is my brain dump page. So I'm going to start it out as a checklist. I'm going to use the brown zig dot marker for my checklist. And I'm just going to eyeball it and go halfway. And then for the rest, it'll be free-flowing notes. But I think I might want some decoration here at the bottom. So I think I like this quote. It takes up the whole space, so unfortunately, I'm going to have to cut off who said the quote, or maybe I'll just put it underneath it. But this covers the whole length of the page. Like that. And then I'll take this and put it underneath to give credit where credit is due. Let me just cut off the corners. And we can put this here. And I think that's all the decoration I'm going to use. I wish there were other flowers I could put on the page though. Maybe I'll do this one. No, maybe I'll put it on this side. And a smaller one here, like maybe this orange, along with this white flower, which is really hard to see because it's on clear paper, but I think that's fine. I kind of don't like this yellow one here because it takes up more of my writing space than I would like, so let's take that one up. And put it back on the sticker page. Okay, so let's move on to Monday. I do want to try to use up some of these strips. So for Monday, I think I'm going to use this one. It's a rather plain washi strip or sticker strip. But I think because this page has the washi tape with the flowers on it, I think that's fine. Oh, it's enough to go at the top and bottom. Then I want my to-do list and notes. And I think I want to write my work priorities on here. So for that, I could use these boxes. And for Monday, I need to do prepaids, payroll, and the Canadian bank recs. So I will use maybe this sticker. But first, let's do our to-do list. And we'll do it here. My notes area can go here. For my checklist, I will use this orange color, Island Coral. So it's more like a reddish orange color. We'll put those there. I could probably do a 2-column checklist, but first I want to put down this box. Actually, I think I might do better with a bigger box. So let's do this one. I don't think that's straight. That is definitely not straight. But these stickers are very sticky and I doubt it'll come up. Oh, this is not coming up at all. So it's going down crooked. Let's just pretend it was supposed to be that way. And then I can continue my checklist down here maybe. So in here, this is for work. And I want to do prepaids, payroll, and the Canadian bank recs. And for my Monday to-do list, besides my work items, I don't know just yet what I'm going to need to do. Actually, that's not true. I do know, after I put in my header, I do know I'm going to need to grocery shop because I'm not going to get to that today. So I will do it tomorrow, and I will also charge the car. And I think that's all that I know for sure I want to do for Monday. And I think I kind of want to put down a box to track my exercise each day, but I'm not sure. I think I want some kind of sunflowers at the bottom, but I'm not certain of how to do that because I don't want to use the same washi tape that I used on the left-hand page. Maybe if I just take this really skinny strip and put down a little bit. Oh, it's sticking to itself. Let's try this again. If I just put down a little bit. Like that. I think that's fine. And I think that's all I'm going to do. Let's just put this scrap piece right here. And I think Monday's done. I kind of don't like that though. I kind of don't like that. But I do want to find some place to use this scrap piece. So I will put it off to the side and hope that I remember that it's there. Let's move on to Tuesday. Where is, oh, my blotting paper. For Tuesday, I think I kind of like these flowers, the white strip. I think I'll use it with the brown. So let's see, I'm just going to cut it on the page, otherwise the sticker starts twisting. So let's do that. And then let's take this strip and let's just cut it maybe here. Like that. That's cute. That's cute. And then I guess I'll do the same thing at the bottom, even though that's kind of boring. So let's do that, and let's take the rest of the white. Oh, you can't even see. I'm off screen. Hold on. And let's put this one here. And this definitely needs more decoration than that, but for now, I'm going to use the brown for my to-do list header. And my notes can go there. I will also use the brown zig dot marker. For my checklist, and I will just do a double column checklist. It doesn't matter to me if it's actually half the page, so I just eyeball it and do it there. Let's write in our headers. This is to do, and this is notes. And I feel like the sunflowers, the bright yellow ones, won't really go with this page, or am I just thinking about it too hard? Oh, my work to-dos. For Tuesday, I need kind of a bigger box too. So let's do this one. I think I can put it here and it'll cover up the dots that I made. And this is going to be for work. I want to do the credit card journal entry, the cash receipts, and the AR and AP clearing journal entry. Okay, so we have that. And then Tuesday, I don't really know what my to-do list will be. Let me go back to this current week. Not that I do the same thing every day, but it'll give me ideas of what I need to do. Okay, so I will need to tidy my desk for working from home on Wednesday. And I think that's the only recurring Tuesday task that I have. So let's move on to Wednesday. For Wednesday, I think I will use this one. I kind kind of want to do something along the side here. I'm going to zoom out a little bit because I was constantly being out of frame. So I think I want to do something along the side here. And I think I want to use this strip. I'm just not sure what I would do with it. Maybe I could use the brown with it. Yeah, let's do that. Let's put that one there. Hold on. I don't usually use the same washi tape on both sides, but this brown goes well with the other strip. So I'm just going to put it here. And let's take this one, and I'm just going to tear the top off a little bit so it's not a straight edge. And then put it here. Like that. That's so cute. That is so cute. And then we can use the yellow this time for my to-do list. And my notes can go here. And I will use the green. Oh, I want to use a dot marker, not a mile liner. So I guess I will go with the brown again for my checklist. And I think it'll just be a one column checklist. I do want to note that I work from home. I could probably put that here at the top. So let's just do this color because it'll stand out. I think this marker is actually drying out a little bit. And then underneath, I want a box because for Wednesday, I want to do the schedules that I need to do for work, but I don't need a big box for this. So let's just do, I kind of like it at the top here. And let's put work to do, and I will put finalize schedules. And should I make this another to-do list area, or should I just put decoration there? I'm not sure, but I do know that this is to do. This is notes. Oh, for this week, I'm getting all scattered, but for my weekly list, I need to schedule therapy because my previous therapist is no longer with the company. So I need to call to schedule with another therapist that works with my schedule. I want to say that's all I'm going to do for Wednesday, but I would like something in this corner. So maybe something small. We have this page. We have this corner that I could use, or we have this corner, which I think I like better, but I like this here, but I don't think it matches with the side decoration. I think this one might match a little bit better. So let's do this. And this pet tape is pre-cut, which is the only kind of pet tape that I use. I have never used the one where you have to cut it yourself. That just seems like more trouble than it's worth. So I only use pre-cut. And we'll put that there. That is cute. I like that. Maybe, no, I was going to say maybe something here, but we have this decoration. So I think this page is done. I feel like I really want to track my exercise because I've been kind of slacking on that. And I think having to write it in my planner, if I do it or not, will hold me accountable. That's the only reason I want to track it in here. Let me see how this looks. No, I don't think we need that. Do we? No, I don't think we need it. Okay, so let's move on to Thursday. For Thursday, because I want to use as many of the stickers as I can, I'm going to go back to these. These strips are pretty, but I don't think they match the vibe of the rest of the stickers. So let's stick with the sunflowers and the daisies. I think, how did Monday look? I don't think I liked this sticker combination together, so I'm not going to do that again. Maybe if I do the Simply Gilded washi tape. I don't know how the bows will look with the sunflowers though. Let's just take a little bit to see. I also have the green or the grid. The grid might work. So let's put this here. And let's see how the strip looks with it. I'm just going to cut it off about there. And oh, that looks nice and bright. I like that. So let's do the Simply Gilded washi tape at the bottom. Just a little bit. And I think I want it down there. And let's take the rest of the sticker and see where we want it. I don't want to cover up the bows, so let's put it, I think I want to put it above it, but it'll cut into my notes area a lot. I could always move my notes area up if I need to. I don't like that though. It kind of looks exactly like the top of the page, which I don't prefer. So let's put this back on the sticker page and find something else to put here. Maybe I will just put some decoration in the corner, like this one maybe. What do we have on here? We still have this corner piece. So let's do this. I think that looks nice. So let's use the yellow for my header. And my notes area can go here. I think I will use the mild liner for my checklist. So I can use the green. And this will be a double column. And for Thursday, let's see what my work to-dos are, or accruals. So a small box will suffice. Let's do this one. And this is work to do. And this is my to-do list. And these are my notes. And I think that's all the decoration I'm going to put on this page. So let's move on to Friday. For Friday, I think, because I have Saturday and Sunday also, and this strip and this little strip are all I have left that I want to use. So I'm going to have to bring in some of the other washi tape. So let's do this one. Let's put that one at the bottom. At the top, I can use this green because I do like it. It's not the best quality, but it's pretty how metallic it is, but the material kind of rubs off a little bit, so it's kind of patchy. But I think I want to use the other half of this strip down like that. It's not going to stick over this washi tape, I don't think. Nope, it's not going to stick. So let's take it up and put something else down there. Oh, how about if I use this? And I think I will need the other half of it. So let's just do that and cut it off there. And I can use the green for my header. And let's use the brown for my checklist. And what do I need to do for Friday? I need kind of a bigger box just because it's a long description. I'm actually going to white these out. So for my work to do, I want to do non-standard journal entries and the corporate consolidated schedules. And let's write in our headers. So this is to do, this is notes, and I think that is all the decoration I need, unless I want to put something here, which I'm not sure because the washi tape is decoration enough. So let's just move on to the weekend. And for the weekend, I'm going to use this sticker at the bottom. And here, I could do something on the side again, but I don't think I'm going to. So let's put that back on the sticker page, and at the top, let's just do the Simply Gilded. And do I have anything else? I do have this strip that I took up from before. Let's see if it will stick down. Like that. And I think I'm just going to stick with the yellow again. Or maybe I could do this color. I haven't used it yet, but I'm going to do it. So let's put my to-do here and my notes here. And for my checklist, I will use the yellow zig dot marker. And I will do a 2-column checklist, but I think on Saturday I want a to film list. So I do have this box I could use, but we also have these functional boxes. that I could put down the side here, although they're really skinny. I could do this orange box. I could do that. First, before I decide, let's do our headers. So this is to do, this is notes. Oh, I forgot to populate a little bit on my Friday list. I want to prep filming on Thursday and Friday. I want to do my nails on Friday. So on Saturday, I want to film videos. Hopefully I will edit. Most likely I will do that Sunday morning though. I'm hoping I don't have to work next weekend because that will put a wrench in all my plans. My to film list will probably only be this much. So what could I do for that? I'm thinking this box. But I want it to go this way. And I think it'll just be a bit too skinny. So I think what I'm going to do is just put it here. And I'm going to use the yellow mild liner and hope that it covers this dot, which it does. So I'm going to let that dry for a second. And this will be my to film list. I do want some kind of divider here. Oh, for this, I want to differentiate the checklist. So instead of putting another marker over this yellow marker, I'm just going to use the dots that are here. And I think I'll use the green ones because they're dark and they will stand out. So let's just cover this with these dot markers. And then I think I want a divider, but I think I want it to be flowers or something. So I could cut this one in half. Let's see what's on here. The problem is that if it goes upward, it'll cut into my checklist. So it would have to go down. I think what I'm going to do is take this other piece of washi tape and see how it looks here. Like that. And then I think maybe if I put a flower here, let's use this one with a flat edge. And I will cut it right there. Down here, I kind of want something in the corner, but I don't want it to be too big. Oh, I can just do this one along the side. Like that. There's a lot going on this page, but I think I like it. So Sunday, I will just use the washi tape again. Oh, you know what? I think I want to do something along the side here for Sunday. So let's try this again. Maybe if I use one of the grids, I think the darker grid will work. So let's do it about here. And I'll just lay it down like that. And then this one, I kind of want to tear it in half, but I don't think it'll look right if I tear it in half. But this block of sunflowers is a lot. So I think I'm just going to use it like this. And tear it off like that. And then, let's see, what do we want to use? Let's use the yellow. Where is the yellow mile liner? Here we go. And then my notes can go here. And I will do the brown checklist. And I think I want a to clean list. So this checklist is skinnier than the other one, but that's fine. And then for my header, I'll do that. And let's write in the header. So this is to do. This is notes. And I smeared my my outliner a little bit, so I'm just going to put a little white out there. This is my cleaning list. And I need to clean the kitchen, so let's put wash dishes. I need to do the floors, but I think I'll do that today, so I won't need to do it next weekend. Then I want to clean the upstairs bathroom, office. I want to clean the desk and vacuum. I want to clean the bedroom. I want to do laundry. And I'll leave the other two spots open for things that come up, like taking out the trash or cleaning the downstairs bathroom or something like that. For my to-do list for Sunday, oh, I probably should have put a different checklist here, like I did for Saturday. So let's do this again. Where is my tweezers? Let's do green again, just to make it very obvious that it is a different list than my regular to-do list. Okay, so I could put decoration up here if I want. How about this one? Oops, I just tore it. But let's see if I can still fit it here. Like that. That's cute. And I want something, I wish I had a quote that I could put toward the bottom. Let's see. Okay, so I think I'm going to put a little bit of this down at the bottom. I know this is doing a lot. The page already looks crowded, but I don't want to just put a quote on its own. So maybe if I put this here. And then do this quote. It's too long, so maybe if I cut it in half. Like that. I like it. Okay, so for Sunday, I will have to edit videos. I might have to film a little bit too. I'm hoping I don't. I'm hoping I can get it all done on Saturday. So I'm not even going to manifest that. I'm not going to put filming on my Sunday list. So filming, cleaning. Oh, I need to prep for work. And I think that is all I need to do for Sunday. Let's put on my weekly list to plan something fun. Because if I don't put it on my list and schedule it in, I will just wait until the weekend comes and then have nothing to do. So I'm going to plan something fun on my weekly to-do list. And I think we're done. I think that's it. So let's do a quick recap of what we've done. And that'll be it for me. So I do want to move some of this out of the way. I still have a lot of stickers to work with. I have this page. I didn't use any of the circle stickers. So I have these. I have a ton of boxes and checklists. I have this page of flowers. This page of flowers. These boxes and these strips, along with the pet tape that came with this theme. So I have a lot to use. I was hoping I would make a dent in this and not have to hold on to a lot of it for next year, but it looks like I'm gonna have a lot. I'm gonna have a lot to carry into next year with me, which is fine. It's just that I'm trying to use up my stuff as much as I can. So let's put this back in today's spot and turn back to what we've done for this upcoming week. So this is the decoration in my B6 horizontal plans by Just Scribbled planner. I absolutely love the layout of this planner, if I haven't said that enough times already. But this is how the weekly overview or weekly dashboard pages turned out for the week of August 4th through the 10th. In this horizontal weekly, I put things of note or appointments. I don't have any appointments for this week, so I put my work to-dos here. Then this is my weekly to-do list for things that I want to get done, but don't necessarily have a specific day they need to get done. Then I have my focus area and priorities. This week I'm focusing on month-end close because my manager is going to be out of office the following week. So everything is being pushed up and rushed and hurried. So we need to get a lot done this week. So that's going to be my focus. So I'm hoping this weekend I will be able to do something fun. But then I have my daily gratitude, my to-buy list, and my notes area, along with my habit trackers and my dinner tracker at the bottom. I love these stickers by LiveLovePosh. I love how this spread turned out. Then this is the notes page that I use as a brain dump. I will fill this out at the beginning of the week. Then this is Monday, the start of the daily pages. I have my to-do list and notes, and then my work priorities here at the top. I like to plan closer to the day. So the night before or the morning of is when I plan out the day. So my to-do lists are quite blank now, but they will fill up like they always do. So this Monday to-do list I filled in the night before on Sunday night. Then on Tuesday, I came in, this one I filled in the morning. So I just like to plan closer to the day, but my to-do lists do fill up. It's just that now it's a little bit too early for me to know my energy levels, what things will come up out of the blue, what things will get changed around. So I just like to plan closer to the day so it could be more accurate. So this is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. The layout is the same each day. I have my to-do list at the top and my notes at the bottom. And my work to-dos or appointments or things of note are here in the top right. Thursday, Friday. I love this bright yellow page. I just love bright colors. This is my favorite page aside from the weekly dashboard. Then Saturday, Sunday. My Saturday and Sunday pages are crowded, but that's because I like to add in extra lists. I just realized that this is not half the page. This checklist is wider than this side, but that's fine. So for Saturday, I do have my to-do list and notes, but I also have a to film list because I do like to film my videos for YouTube on Saturday. I don't post everything I film, so even though I film quite a bit, I only post maybe 1 or 2 of those videos. And sometimes I don't film everything on this list, but I do have a list here. And then for Sunday, I have my regular to-do list along with a cleaning list and my notes. And I love how this week turned out. I'm so excited to use this planner for next week. This is not sticking because it's a sticker that I pulled up and put back down. So I'm just going to take my glue stick and just put a little dab of glue to stick that down and make sure it does not come up. Okay, so that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching this video and hanging out with me, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.